Hello once again, and we're going to have a game of supercars, this time for the Sinclair ZX Spectrum. I had this back in the day for the Amstrad and the Commodore 64, as we'll pick track 1 and let's get on with the game, shall we? And look at that, it looks identical to the Amstrad. That's what I thought, it was a Spectrum port on the Amstrad. So graphically, well, I'm not going to criticise that because the Amstrad, well, the graphics on this also were pretty good. They did look a bit better than the Commodore 64's graphics, to be honest with you, but I have to say the Amstrad, well, they did add a bit more colour to it, despite it was done in mode 1, but it plays similar to the Amstrad version, but the only difference is I'm using keys on this version. And playing with keys feels a lot better actually. I wish I played with keys on the Amstrad version, to be honest with you. Yeah, well, as I say, like the characteristics of the car feels the same as the Amstrad. It's a bit sluggish at first, but I think that is the characteristic of the game, the way the car. When I said, because I criticised the Commodore 64's version for decelerating when you go around corners. I think what I failed to mention on the Amstrad version, which I have noticed with this version, I think, as I said, the Amstrad version played similar to this. It only decelerates a little bit when it goes around the corner. Not totally like the Commodore 64's did, but I suppose it decelerates enough. But I would rather if you just take your finger off the button and that'll decelerate anyway, because obviously you can't use forward and reverse because they're for your upgrades, your missile upgrades, and you can go to your shop buy missile upgrades per race though. They allow you to have one front missile, one rear missile, and they come in very effectively when you're racing other cars because you can actually disable the cars. And you're only racing 4 cars at the moment, so that 4 cars become 2 cars. And you'll probably need them in the later stages because this game does get harder. It's pretty easy now, but it does get very hard. So we complete that race, so you get 5 laps to do. So let's go to the garage and let's buy some upgrades. So this looks identical to the Amstrad. So let's buy what we can. Oh, we ain't got enough money, so what we'll have to do is go high speed. I could have done with that high speed though. Oh, well, probably not really, not yet, because I don't think the other cars will get faster till later. So we use our missile straight away. Shouldn't do that, but there's a little bit of strategy in this game as well. Got that car. You don't really want to waste your missiles until you really want to use them, like with the cars, because the cars usually aren't fast, they're faster, so they're the ones you want to use your missiles instead of wasting them on slower cars. So a little bit of strategic plan going on here, but not this early in the game because it's pretty easy to win races anyway, and maybe try and keep some money back. Maybe, or use it to upgrade your cars. Also, which I'm not going to do in this game because this review can go on for a while, I'm not going to do anything to the engine, the body, the fuel and the tyres. Once they run out, that's going to be game over, because otherwise this review will just go on and on and on, and I don't really want to make these reviews too long. Basically just to play the game, see what it's like, and that's it. But as I say, the Spectrum version plays alright. Really no complaints against it, because it plays similar to the Amstrad version. So I'm only guessing the Amstrad version was ported from this. And yeah, I've said it before. You know, the Amstrad was a superior system. So really they could have made the Amstrad version a bit better. So I did like maybe, because it's pretty naughty in a way to port things from the Spectrum to the Amstrad, I felt, because I originally had an Amstrad back in the day, and I just felt, well, games, why are there Spectrum ports? I don't know, it's just probably laziness at the end of the day, but there you go. I never had a Spectrum back in the day, so my mate did. He had a 48k, the original 48k one, the small one. A nice little computer that was. Yeah. So it was one of my first computers I played on, the Spectrum, as well as the VIC 20. And yeah, we had some good times on the Spectrum. That's days before I had a computer. Right, so I think this honestly plays a little bit faster than the Amstrad version. I don't know if it's just me. So let's just try and buy everything again. Let's buy a front missile. Yeah, fuck it. So we can't afford power steering, but we don't really need it yet. Right, okay. Use that myself. Oh, fucking hell, it blocks me. You've got to be very careful of that with how you use your missiles, because it can work for you or it can work against you, because you can actually block the road and screw yourself up. Fucking get out of the way, you bastard. And using your rear missile can be a little bit of a pain. Ah, fucking hell, I missed him. Shit. So you, as I say, you only get one missile, two missiles, one front, one back. So you've got to use them very wisely. Don't know if they roll on. Don't know. Obviously you can't buy two missiles, like one, if you don't use it, you can't buy it the next round, I don't think. I don't know how that works, I can't remember. Yeah, I mean, it's alright. I mean, it's just, I'd say it's just as good as the Amstrad version. Despite the Amstrad version had a little bit more colour. But I honestly think this one plays a bit quicker than the Amstrad version. But it is. I can't fault it. I'm not going to fault it. So I don't know if I mentioned, this is the 1 to 8K version. You probably guessed that anyway. Hearing the YM chip in the background there with the music, and it's a horrible. It's the same with the Amstrad. It's a horrible screech. It fucks up the music. I'm really not a big fan when they mix the music and the sound effects together, because it never works. Oh, you run out of fuel. You roll to silence lead to embarrassing stop. Yeah. Okay. Right, now we've got to enter our name. Oh, nothing seems to be going. What's going on? Ah, bollocks to it. Anyway, yeah, it's not bad on the Spectrum. Just the same as the Amstrad, really. Anyway, I'm going to end it now. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, and goodbye.